Hi everyone
Hello.
and good evening. I hope you're all doing well. Great to see you all again. Hopefully you can hear us all okay. And welcome to another one of our SES streams, another special one. But of course, I'm not alone today. We've got quite a few people with us in the studio. Nimiro, Raven, good to see you again. How you guys doing?
Hey, Alex. Hey. How are you? You moved again. You are again in a different flat, man.
Yeah,
Well,
I know. I've always got a different background. It's quite
yeah.
interesting actually.
Actually, where are you?
Right now, I'm back in the UK again.
Because the
Um,
last time I asked you how's UK, and you told me I'm in Prague, so I was
I was back in
confused.
Prague then, and now I'm back in the UK again.
Yeah.
It's mainly because, I wanted to come home for Christmas, but there's a 2 week quarantine again. So by the time I come out of the 2 week quarantine for traveling, then it'll be closer to Christmas time again. So back in the UK again, but I'm still here to do streams, which is
Cool. Which is
really, really
perfect.
fun.
Which is perfect.
And also on the call as well, we also have Oscar as well. Oscar, how are you doing?
Hi, Oscar.
Great, I'm great.
Ciao.
I'm
That's
really
good. Yeah, we
happy
got
to be
people from all around the world. We got obviously the guys down in the studio in Prague, in the Czech Republic. Oscar, you're live to us from Singapore.
Two
Ve-
continents. No. Yes. Somehow.
very late in the evening over there. What time is it now for you?
It's 1 a.m. here, but
Oh,
no
1
problem.
a.m. 1
Late
a.m. and
guy.
Oscar is still with us. That's good.
And of course, I'm in the UK, so it's great to have you all with us. And of course, we're really, really excited to be here today. We've got a lot of cool things we want to show you, especially, of course, our latest truck release for American Truck
Yes,
Simulator.
sir.
As you can see on the stream right now, the Freightliner Cascadia. And, well, it's going to be fantastic. Is a really, really cool and beautiful truck, and we're going to be talking a lot about it. I mean, let us know in the chat if you've already had a chance to have a drive in it. Of course, we're live as well over on Twitch and on Steam as well, so it's great to see you all listening and tuning in from wherever you are in the world. So good to see you all. And maybe we could quickly just go around the room just for any newcomers that have arrived at our stream, maybe introduce ourselves. So maybe Nimiro, you'll have to shout a little bit, but maybe you could
Okay.
introduce yourself first, and then we'll go to Raven and to Oscar.
Okay, so hello everyone. Thanks for joining us today. My name is Nemiro, or my nickname is Nemiro, and
Mhm.
I'm working for STS Software as PR and marketing manager. And today I'm joined here with Raven. Raven, I give you the word. I'm not Raven too, but it's nickname, obviously. Yeah, so I'm Raven, and I'm team lead of the research department for both the games ETS and ATS as well. So that's what I do.
Good
And
stuff.
that's all.
Good stuff. Good
It's
stuff.
it's enough to.
Right,
And then we
so
got Oscar.
so
Yeah.
I'm Oscar. I'm the industry partnerships manager at SES. So I guess that's just a fancy name for like someone who does licensing and you know with
Fancy name.
people from the industry, something like that. So basically, when we have to work with other companies, it usually goes through me.
Great. All right, awesome to have you on the call. And for those who don't know me, hello, I'm Alex, and I'm a community manager here at SCS Software. Get to work with all you lovely people in the chat and across the social media as well, and on the forums, etc., like that. So it's great to be here with you. And of course, taking a look at this brand new truck that released yesterday, the Freightliner Cascadia, and it's been one that's been anticipated for quite a while. I think we've done a few little teasers here and there in the past through different streams and different blog posts as well, but we're so finally glad to have it. And well, Nimro is just going through all the kind of different options now, and there's a lot of options, isn't there? There's quite a few different kind of chassis and
Yeah.
axles and stuff that you can go through. Oscar, maybe you probably have the best knowledge of all the ones that they have option wise for the Cascadia.
So, right, so this time round for the Cascadia, we have 4 different cabin options. So we have the day cab, obviously, the smallest one,
Mhm.
that I think usually is used for short haul transport around maybe suburban or even just urban deliveries, all or heavy haul as well. And then you'll have the 48 inch sleeper, so that's the one that gives you a bed, but isn't the biggest one. So it's like a compromise between the biggest and the smallest one. So probably deliveries that can be made in 1 or 2 days.
Mhm.
And then you have the larger 72-inch sleeper XT. Basically, it's an extended version of the 48. you get more interior space behind the driver, so you have more space to store your stuff for a longer journey. And then you have the
Awesome.
biggest 72-inch sleeper, or they call it the raised roof sleeper. So I think this is probably the most common configuration you'll see on US roads, because it's long haul trucking. So that's the most common one you'll be seeing in the traffic as well.
Guys,
Mm.
I have a question for you, for Oscar, or for Raven, or
Go
for
for it.
anyone. What what is this good for? The extended roof, or like the leaned roof? It's like a to help its aerodynamics, or
Yeah,
for,
yeah.
yeah,
So
okay.
this is just to make sure that the airflow that goes over the truck and then
Uh-huh,
over the
uh-huh.
trailer, so it's smoothed out. So when you have a
Over
smoother,
the trailer.
aerodynamic shape, you have a
Yeah.
lower coefficient of drag, so that helps to improve your fuel economy. And I think in real life, this particular kind of maybe can we go back to that one?
Okay.
That particular kind of roof deflector is usually adjustable, so you can have it flat or you can have it higher or lower depending on the type of trailer and load you
Mm.
have. So it doesn't need to always be sticking up. And then you have the other one, that's the aero one, the fixed version. Yeah, so this one has a fixed shape, and if you connect the trailer to it, you'll see that it should match up to the height of a regular semi
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
trailer. Because yeah, so that's the design that makes this truck one of the most fuel efficient ones out there.
Cool stuff.
Yeah, very interesting. It's great to see aero parts on it because it's quite a unique feature to the
Hmm.
truck, and especially one thing that's very noticeable besides those aero parts is also on the wheels as well. You have like the aero. I don't know what the official name for them is. Maybe you know it, Oscar.
Yeah, I think it's something like wheel axle deflectors or something like
Mm.
that. There are a lot of names for it: skirtings, deflectors, extenders. So different brands call it different things. But this is quite a unique addition to this truck. So this is the first time we have this rear axle deflector kit.
Hmm.
So in real life, what this does is basically just to smooth the airflow around the tandem axles at the rear. So with the wheel covers as well that goes over the rims. So basically, the idea is that air is not trapped around the wheels or in between the two axles. So yeah, anything that helps with aerodynamics will, in the end, ultimately help you to cut down on fuel consumption. And that's the most basically one of the most important things for a trucking company nowadays, other
Hmm.
than obviously maintenance. uh yeah, so that helps with smoothing the airflow around the truck and trailer.
Yeah, it looks really, really great.
That's
And I imagine if you saw it in like a wind tunnel or something like that, you'd see if they got like the smoke come out, you'd see how it would really uh, work around the truck aerodynamics wise, and how it could really help the airflow and the movement of the truck, like you said, and the consumption as well. So let's take it a little bit. Let's take it back a bit, should I say, in terms of where this all started with the Freightliner Cascadia, because obviously it seems like a lot of people have been asking questions about. Oh, it seems like this has been kind of in the works for kind of a few years or whatever. Where does the process start with licensing for something like this?
Actually, it's a very interesting situation. I'm not sure I can say everything,
Of course.
but basically I think the licensing for this was completed before I took over this position. So it was kind of done by then. But then the problem was that we had some parts that were missing. We need to get reference data from them. Sometimes they need to help us. Freightliner is kind enough to help us with a lot of questions we have, because look at the number of different parts and configurations that are available. Obviously, we couldn't understand everything ourselves, so it took a while to gather everything, make sure that we had everything correct, and then we had the manpower and time available to make this truck. So it's a long process to make a truck. Yes, we had the Western Star a few months ago, but that was that was a one-off. We had to, we had to scramble and make sure that everything worked out, and that's why by then we only had the day cab. But this we wanted, we had to make sure that this was the most uh, most customizable, the most accurate truck there, because it's the most popular truck in the US. So
Mm.
the expectation of quality is very high, and we had to meet it. And obviously, we understand. The first time this was shown to the community was like back in 2018, I believe.
Mm.
So back then it was, you see the model of the truck, but that's a reference that sometimes we have, but that's not like the final version that you see today. So from that point to what we have today, it's a very, very long process. So if we want to talk about the licensing idea, it's quite unique actually for Freightliner, I believe. If I can say, I think I can say it. I don't care. So I believe we wanted Freightliner from the very start. Obviously, it's such an iconic brand.
It is, yeah.
Uh, but licensing is hard.
Mm.
It's a very long and complex process. So the thing was that they approached us. They wanted to have their truck in the game. We also wanted to have their truck in the game. So we had to come to a mutual agreement over time, and that's why these things take time. It's not like, hey, do you want your truck in the game? Yes, let's sign it, and it's done.
Mm.
It's more nuanced than that. So there are a lot of factors that come into play. I cannot mention them, but the thing is, it takes time, and finally, it's here. There is so much to the process. It's not just signing the agreement, getting the parts right, understanding the multiple different configurations, because basically in the US they can customize and tailor your truck to really many different applications. There are many different options. So what we have is it's a subset of it, and it's probably most representative of what you'll probably see on the roads if you were in the US.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. And I think a lot of people were very, very excited for it. And that's why it's such a big kind of reward for us when we finally get to put out a truck like this, because obviously it can take an extremely long time with these things. And it's so great to see the community's reaction, which I've seen so far. As looking at the chat right now, a lot of people giving the Cascadia a lot of love. And because it is a truck that you see a lot in the US. And Raven, you've been to the US not long ago for research and stuff like that, right? Was it and would you say this was also a truck that you saw a lot of when you were on the road?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Actually, I remember when I first time realized this truck, because people will think that I should know everything about trucks, because when I work in the research department I should know, but we usually like the research was starting more connected to the map design and stuff like that. So not so like technical stuff about trucks and stuff like that. So basically, when I was in the US on GATS, the tracking show, the big one in Dallas, it was last August, like 2019. So that was first time when I've seen all these like big beauties, how to say it, because they are just, I never realized before like how the trucks are actually big. I've seen the European ones, but this one is different. And when you are like standing next to the truck and you see it, it's just so huge. And I remember exactly that truck stop when I first time saw this Cascadia. That was the black one, and it was pretty impressive. So,
yeah, I mean, it is. You really gonna get a sense of the size of it when you do see it in real life. I remember me and Oscar when we were out in Washington for PAX West, and we'd always see it. It was like the most common truck that we saw on the road every time we were commuting to the event. And but it's so nice to now have it in the game, of course. And not only that, but as well, we were very, very lucky as well with the sound recording as well. And I know Oscar, again, you had a bit of a part to play in that as well, with the
Yeah.
sound recording over. It was here in Europe, wasn't it?
So, obviously because of COVID and travel restrictions, we couldn't, do our usual thing of basically, obviously, for American trucks flying to the US, getting one from someone we know or renting one
Hmm.
to do the sound recording. So, what I found out was that, you know, even though it's super rare, there are quite a few American trucks that are imported into Europe, for truck shows or for promotional purposes. So we were lucky to find one. I found one from this company that I think it was some kind of non-profit organization that was spreading the word about the importance of trucking as an industry and encouraging people to join it. So I guess they had to have a standout truck,
Mm.
to really show themselves in the crowd when they go to truck shows. So they had a Freightliner Cascadia imported into Europe, one of the very few. So I reached out to them and just inquired about whether it was possible to rent their truck for a day for the sound recording, and luckily they said yes. I actually approached like 3 or 4 other companies, didn't really hear from them, so they were nice enough to this company was nice enough to get back to us and then said that it was possible. So we immediately arranged for our sound team to go down to Germany and do a recording. And the thing is, we also made arrangements to have a trailer attached to it which was loaded to simulate that kind of engine load on the truck when it
Hmm.
was driving. So hopefully this sound is good. I'm quite happy we managed to get the authentic Detroit diesel engine
Mm.
sound into the game despite the difficult conditions in the world today.
Absolutely. I think it really makes a difference. And a lot of people appreciate those kind of details. Of course, I saw a lot of kind of good positive feedback on the forums and such like that. And one thing that I keep seeing that keeps coming up in chat here on the Twitch chat, especially, a lot of people saying that they really, really like the horn that comes with the Cascadia. I don't know if you guys have heard it. Maybe you can give it a toot, Nimro, if you want to give the horn a go. But they have I think it was an aftermarket horn on it, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's a train horn, basically. So it's probably aftermarket, but if no one complains about it, I guess we'll keep it.
I think a lot of people really, really like it because it's quite a different horn to have, and it's a lot of fun to use, of course. So it's nice to have kind of even included that from the sound recording as well, because I'm guessing that is the one that they used from that recording as well. And of
Mhm.
course, there's a video online as well if you did want to check it out. It's over on our blog.scssoft.com, where you can kind of see like a little small compilation of the process that goes into the recording of the sounds on the Cascadia that we went over into Germany to record. It was quite a nice little video that the company actually produced themselves, right?
Yeah. So we had a very skeletal team go over to Germany. So basically, normally what we do for sound recordings is we have a huge, is it huge? Maybe 4 or 5 people. One of them will, be responsible for taking photos or videos, documenting the entire trip. That's why you see, in the past when we had sound recording sessions, we have full YouTube videos of the setup, the recording. Uh, so this time it was a little bit difficult because COVID, you can't bring everyone over. So
Mm,
we were lucky to, have them. Obviously, they were also interested in showing that they helped us out in our game. So they had a professional photographer who also took a very nice video that we basically used because I mean it was good, so why not?
yeah, no, it's a really nice little video. Again, if you do want to go check that out, blog.scssoft.com, you can find it. There's a link to it on the release blog of the Cascadia, or if you scroll down a little further, you can find it on the little teaser announcement that we did as well, where we've actually embedded it on the blog as cool little video to watch, and of course, always interesting to see how sounds are recorded. I know we've got lots of those, of course, as well for some of the older trucks that we've done on our official YouTube channel as well. So if you want to go check that out, SCS Software on YouTube as well. And Nimiro, you're driving the Freightliner right now on the roads.
Yes,
Is this
sir.
your first time driving it, or have you had a little drive before?
I had a little bit drive before.
You have?
Yeah, I was checking it, how it looks like, and etc. etc. And also when our team was like recording the trailer for it, and I also checked the truck as well. And I must say, I'm pretty fan of it. I mean, like it looks amazing. I obviously, as usual, I'm big fan of DRL lights and anything that's LED on cars or vehicles on the trucks. Then I'm totally down for it. So the headlights looks amazing, and I also like the current setup I made. It's like a black plastic parts with bright yellow color. I really love it. I think that's gonna be my setup.
Looks really good. And Raven, have you had a chance to drive it yet for yourself, or have you been quite busy?
Unfortunately,
with
not
it?
yet. Even if it's old, like let's say one day.
Yeah.
No, but when I look at it, I really like it. But to me, it's like I remember the details when I was in the US. I've got a chance because it was on that great trucking show. So I was there. I was taking pictures by myself. And when it was in process, we need some detail, and always they need a little bit different detail than that one I took a picture of, you know. So it was like, yeah, they asked me, hey, do we have this one in detail? And I said like, yeah, I took pictures, and then it's just the thing next to it, you know. We don't have this one in detail, so because basically all the like materials or the references, they were really good, but there were some few things, and they always asked us, hey guys, do you have this thing in detail? And I said like, yeah, I think we have it, and then I realized no. So you know, I was taking pictures of this truck, but at the end, now when I think about it, I said like, yeah, if I have a chance to get there again, I do it completely different, but you know, it's a bit too late. So next time maybe.
Next time, yeah. I was actually going to ask if you yourself had much of a role to play in any research, kind of like that. Was it just the photos, or did you have any other part to play in the research of the Cascadia?
Not really, because it wasn't necessary. I believe Oscar have done a great job, and the vehicle team got all the references they needed. As I remember, we were like just searching some details for headlights, and probably some plastic. I don't know how this part is connected, especially that aerodynamic stuff, because there is so many things connected with the aerodynamics. So all the plastic stuff. How is this one connected? Is there a pin or something? So these details.
So it's really more like the nitty, kind of gritty details that we couldn't find out. But
exactly.
It must have been quite nice to kind of have that load off your back, and most of the stuff already handled by Oscar here as well, to get it as detailed and accurate as possible, which is obviously such a great thing for the community. And I think, Oscar, it must be very rewarding for you, right, to be able to bring such a high quality detailed truck. And of course, it's not just you, there's the whole process of everyone involved in creating it, but from that first initial start, getting all of that research in and kind of details that you needed.
Yeah. Before I answer that, the chat has been asking Nemiro to, press the air horn, which is N on the keyboard, I think.
Oh, do it.
Yeah,
but
it's been using the normal horn.
I guess
So you
I
have
don't
to
know,
press
guys,
it
because
on the keyboard.
when I'm sitting here, I'm not. I don't hear the sound of the game.
Of course, I haven't got sound in the studio. Yeah.
The sound of the game is going directly to you guys on Twitch and Steam. So you have to like send more instructions to me, please.
And you can't see the chat
I'm
as
pushing
well.
it right now, so hopefully it does.
He can't see the chat
sound.
now.
Yeah.
Let me know
So it's N on the keyboard.
Yeah, I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it right now.
Yeah, we were saying that. So the whole process of getting all the materials to build the truck is kind of different, maybe, from what we had in the past, because for some of the older trucks, we we had to arrange a session, get the truck, take millions of photos, not millions, maybe actually tens of thousands of photos as references, and then piece them together using photogrammetry or something similar to that. But what we have now, in this very digital world, is it's the luxury of having better quality reference materials, and we really have to thank the people over at Freightliner for all their help in this. It's it's amazing how much they've helped us. I cannot stress like how important it was for us to establish direct contact with the technical team over there. So they have been extra helpful in getting us all the information, all the materials, all the parts that you require to piece this together and make it the beautiful truck you see today. So
Mm.
it's a very long and ongoing process all the time. So we're always working on something new. So that's what I can say. We're always working on something new in the future. So hopefully there'll be more to see in the next year or so.
But
Uh,
you raise the bar a lot because
mm.
you've got all the references. So you should be careful, because next time we will just expect it like like automatically. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always a risk for us. It's great to us. It's great for us, when we have such close relationships with manufacturers. But sometimes it's difficult even for them to exactly give us what we need. Sometimes it's easier to just give us access to a physical truck. That's fine for us. We can absolutely work with that, no problem. It's just that taking photos which are 2D and getting a model that's a bit different, and you won't get the millimeter precision that you can get from references directly from the manufacturer themselves. So yeah, I hope I'm not setting a ridiculous standard, but this is basically what the community expects from us right now.
well done.
Yeah, no, no,
Definitely.
absolutely, and
Definitely.
it's really great to see. I mean, even just the little details when it comes down to like the steering wheel, the things in the cabin. I mean, the sleeper looks really, really wonderful. I think there's even a microwave back there, right, Nimiro? If you look in the back.
Okay, let me try.
It's gonna
I
crash
mean,
if
good
you
luck. There it is.
Yeah.
there it goes.
The little mini fridge in the microwave.
It's
Oh,
new.
Whoa,
Don't
oh,
crash
oh.
it.
whoa, whoa.
Oh, it's close. It's close.
Alex, come on, man.
Well, I'm just trying to show off the nice sleeper cab.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing to look at. You got a bed back there, and maybe you should look back there one more time. But yeah, no, it's really, really nice. Obviously, when you get to see those details, that you got the logo there at the back and everything, and
Mhm.
for anyone who's ever been in that truck before, oh,
Oh, oh.
or seen it for themselves, obviously those kind of details matter a lot to them as well. So it's really nice to be able to bring these in and even like the dashboard as well. I know, Oscar, you have a lot to do with dashboards as well. Is this something else that
Mhm.
you've been involved in with this particular model, or?
Yeah, so the trip computer, that's what I like to design. So the middle part with all the information.
Hmm.
So that's for this is actually quite easy because it's the same one as the Western Star 49X.
Hmm.
They share the same parts in the interior, and that's one of them. Basically the only difference, I'm not sure if anyone actually noticed, is on this page where it says Trip MPG.
Hmm.
Text here. Sorry, go. No, no, no. That was the right page. That was the right page. Can we go back to it? Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So
This one?
on this version, on the Freightliner version, the text Trip MPG is aligned to the left, and if you look at the one on the Western Star, it's actually aligned slightly to the right. That's
So
that's
very, very
really
minor differences.
yeah, because
But,
for the Western Star, that was how it was on the truck that I took photos of. So I believe that's one of the only differences there are.
oh,
But
but
this was
I
the
mean,
yeah, yeah.
again, I think people really appreciate those small little details because they really do make the difference, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And of course, it's not like 100% exactly the same. We had to increase, font sizes just to make things legible when you're playing the
Mm.
game. So it's not 100%, but I can say proudly that it's like 98% similar. And basically, you won't know unless you drive the same truck in real life.
Yeah.
And even if you drive the same truck in real life, you'll be like, damn, that's really the same.
get its effects on it a little bit. And I know kind of truck computers has always been something you've kind of been in and out of even before SCS, right? I mean, you're doing little projects for yourself in the game, and so I know it's something that's kind of close to your heart, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So, I was not really, a big modding person before dabbling into this, but I was quite interested in getting more details and more accurate designs of the trip computers and different trucks. So I started with ETS2, and then I have a lot of mods for that took way too much time in my life. That I'm it took too much time that I'm ready to admit. But it was great. I believe a lot of people enjoy it, and I have a lot of subscribers there. But like I said, you know, when we do proper releases, like official releases, we have to make sure everything is playable. So,
Mm.
in my own mods, I try to make everything exactly as they are on the truck. So for some of them, if you don't have a 4K display, you are not gonna see the details unless you zoom in. So it's always a balance between playability and accuracy. So hopefully people are happy with what we have now.
I'm very sure they are. We're seeing lots of great things in the chat, and maybe we can just remind people about our hashtag kind of thing we got going on right now that we put in the release blog, which is hashtag #MyCascadia. You can use that on Instagram, on Facebook, or on Twitter, and we want you to share your photos with us and your videos as well of your first journeys in the Cascadia. And don't just share it with us though at SCS Software. Also, make sure to share it with the wonderful people over at Freightliner as well, because I'm sure they would love to see it as well, to see you all driving in your brand new Cascadia trucks. And I know a lot of you have already been on the road today, seen lots of fantastic Twitter posts and photos, and I'm sure Namiro, you've seen lots coming on the Instagram as well.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hopefully being tagged all over the place. So yeah, keep sending them in. And actually, there's a I mean, I forgot if we're talking about this bit, are we? Yeah, we are. We're good. There's actually a little surprise that comes along with it. So the people, I say the people, but the wonderful team over at Freightliner as well have said to us that they'll be able to send us a few little gifts as a little reward for some of you who are sending in your photos and your videos. We don't know what those are quite yet, but if you use the hashtag, send us your photos and your videos, that's hashtag MyCascadia, then in the future, we'll be randomly picking up a few lucky winners who will receive some of those gifts from Freightliner. Of course, we'll let you know what they are as soon as we find out. But I know that's something that they are doing. So definitely get sharing your photos and your videos with us. Again, that's hashtag MyCascadia. You can use that on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Just make sure to tag us at SCS Software and at Freightliner or at Freightliner Trucks as well on social media. We'd love to see those. And of course, it's always very, very nice for us and our team to check those out as well and kind of share them around our internal chats as well. And a lot of people have been talking about their favorite parts of the truck in the Twitch chat. A lot of people talk about the horn and the interior and stuff. But I know, Nimro, you already kind of talked about your favorite stuff. So maybe we can start from Raven. I know you haven't really driven the truck because obviously you haven't had just time yet. But is there anything that you really like about the Cascadia, just looking at it on the stream here today?
Actually, I like the fact that, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have 4 caps to this model. Is it?
Yeah, it's right.
Mm-hmm.
It's usually we have 3, don't we?
Yes.
So
Usually
so
we have
this
3,
fact
so-
it's pretty nice. I mean, like their accessories catalog. It's pretty wide in real life, and I really appreciated that we were able to reflect it in the game as well, because 4 caps. I believe the color palette it's really big as well, or it's a little bit bigger maybe, because same the real life reference was too wide. So again, it has own reflection in the game. And what else? Mm, and from different point of view, for us it's a kind of milestone as well as a company,
It is.
because we
Yeah,
have
it
that
is.
7th brand from the, I'm not sure if it's officially called, but our community always says like the big 7.
The big 7.
Yes.
So so yay, we have a milestone.
Which is really, really
Uh,
fantastic to kind of represent all those 7 major brands in the game.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people picked up on that on the forums and such as well,
yeah.
which is really, really awesome to see. And how about you, Oscar? I know you've worked a lot with the truck and obviously been in contact with everyone, but do you have any kind of little favorite things that you like about it?
Yeah, so again, I'd just like to say it's amazing to have, all 7 brands in the game finally.
Mm.
What everyone's been waiting for. But it also makes it interesting. No one will guess what's the next truck then.
True, true.
Yeah, because we have all 7 brands. So anyway, if you asked me what's my favorite part of the truck, I would probably say are the aero parts.
Mm.
It just makes the truck stand out so much. It's quite different from all the other trucks. They really, try their best to make this truck as aerodynamic as possible, and it's really unique to see, especially the front bumper with the, what do you call it, the extenders, the skirts, the front skirts maybe. Yeah, so that's really unique, and also the ones that go around the wheel, the front wheel. So
Hmm.
that's something you don't see on any other truck basically. So that makes this truck really unique
Mm.
for me.
I think I'll have to agree with you there as well. And I really like, just kind of how modern and sleek it looks as well. It's a very nice looking truck. I know a lot of people like kind of the more old school kind of trucks. We're talking about the Peterbilts and stuff like that. But for me, I really just love kind of like the modern kind of look. And of course, it being the most popular truck out there on the US roads, really, it's just great to have that representation of it. And already as well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we've seen it. But yeah, we already have the AI models as well
Mhm.
implemented in the game.
I have some
So
info about this one, if I
yeah,
can
go for
edit.
it.
Yeah, because I had to do some research by myself for this one as well, because now we are working on home office. So I talked to with I had a quick chat yesterday with lead of vehicle department.
Hmm.
So we just had like a general chat about this release. So uh, this one and the previous track, the pipeline was a little bit different. I mean, like we are still like pushing the borders a bit, so that was different pipeline. There were 3 people working on it, like for 7 months, kind of average. One was for interior, one was for exterior, and there were like for paint jobs, because as the palette of paint jobs is pretty wide, so there was a guy like full time doing paint jobs for these trucks as well. And as you mentioned, the fourth person working on it was for traffic model. So I'm not sure how was it in past, but I believe that traffic model was added a bit later into the game.
Hmm.
But now we have AI or traffic model. You can see it on the road, and again, it's connected to the popularity of the truck. So the spawn rate will be a little bit bigger than again, we are trying to reflect it, the real life fact. So yeah, you should spot it kind of more often.
Mm.
And yeah, that's it.
That's really awesome. Yeah, I was gonna mention that about how the spawn rates are a little bit more. So you see it more on the roads as you would other trucks, especially I imagine the Western style. I'm not sure if that's got a model yet, but I imagine that'll be quite a rare truck on the roads to see, considering it's not long come out. So
So
yeah.
for me, it's interesting because now it's like this one is big brand, and it's like widely spread around the United States. But last time when we were releasing truck, like on the day one, when it was released in the real life, so logically the spawn ratio of the trucks you will meet in the street will be lower because it's brand new. So
Mm.
so even this kind of detail we are trying to reflect. So I really like it. It's just like getting deeper. So yeah, we are pushing the bar again.
Which is great. And I think coupled with our latest map release, Colorado, it just really, really kind of goes hand in hand. It's really nice to able to bring quite a bit of content over to American Truck Simulator, of course. I know a lot in the past people have said, oh, you know, ATS needs to play a little bit of catch up, but I think this year's been a really good year for ATS, and it's quite exciting to see so much coming into the game, and you know, just things like this. So it's been a really good year, and Colorado as well is a beautiful, beautiful state. So if you haven't done it already, you can take out your Cascadia and you can drive it in the hashtag Cruising Colorado World of Trucks event. If you haven't done that already, that's still continuing on, of course, where you can earn some event rewards for checking out Colorado and visiting all the different cities as well. You can find out more info about that at worldoftrucks.com. So yeah, that's very, very exciting, of course. And where are we now? We're in Sterling right now, aren't we?
We're Sterling right now, and I'm trying to find some truck shop because
Yeah,
I think that we have something to show, right?
we do. Yeah,
Ask
we do.
community, they will help us because they know where it is.
Maybe this one is way too far, so maybe I will just like, in a few minutes, I will teleport myself there.
Okay, sounds good. Well, sounds good. Well, unfortunately, that means time is gone pretty fast. And Oscar,
Yeah.
you're going to be having to head out in just a minute. But it's been an absolute pleasure having you on the stream. But before you go, is there anyone else that you want to touch on or you want to say to the community before you disappear?
Maybe if you have the time to, you can show off the trailer with the Cascadia
Ooh,
paint job as well. So that's
of course.
that's a nice little bonus that we added. So if you want to, complete the full look of the Cascadia that you see on Freightliner's videos, so that's something cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Nimura is just getting it up right now on the
It's
stream.
for the box trailer. Yep.
Yep.
And it's only available for the longest trailer. So this is fine, any of these, but it has to be a single, I think.
Yeah, it has to
53.
be 53, like this one.
Yep. So, like this one, yeah.
It's
And
like Easter egg.
There it is. Yeah.
Nice.
So that's a nice bonus to have.
And that's actually a real promo trailer that they have, right?
Yeah. Sorry?
And that's a real promotional trailer they have in real life as well.
That's one that you see on all the photos and videos that they use to promote the truck. So I think it's quite cool to complete the set basically.
Yeah, 100%. And of course, both the Freightliner Cascadia and the trailer as well comes as a free update for American Truck Simulator. So if you haven't received that update already, make sure to complain to Steam first and then restart your Steam and give it another try. But yeah, it should come to you as a free update and available in your in-game local dealerships, which you can find across the maps. And both of these will be available for you to purchase in-game. Of course, it is out right now for you to try out. But Oscar, thank you very much. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on the stream as always. I know it's very late for you over in Singapore, so we appreciate you staying up till gone. What's it? It's got to be 2 a.m. now for you, or almost 2 a.m. anyway.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. Really, I really enjoy being on these streams. To talk about the parts of my job, that probably not a lot of people know about, or because I'm not even in the office, so not even our colleagues know much about what I do. So maybe this is an opportunity for me to show people that, hey, I'm actually working.
True.
So,
Well,
as I mentioned, we are expecting big things from Oscar. Like,
yeah. He's working quietly away, and then
I have a lot of things lined up, but let's see if we can make them all happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and now everyone knows that you don't need to sleep because you are here with us. So
true. Well, Oscar, thank you very much for joining us again, and I'm sure we will speak again soon, and you'll be on the stream again soon. And we wish you all a very good night, and we'll catch you later.
Thanks, Oscar. Thank you.
No worries. See you,
Good
Oscar.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
It's good to have Oscar on the call. Right. So I guess the next kind of part of the stream now, we've talked a little bit about the Cascadia and such. Is like you said, Nemo, we kind of have something that we kind of want to show off to the community, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So should I
All right.
teleport? Should I teleport
Yeah,
myself?
I think it'll be good to teleport over to
Colorado Springs.
Okay.
our nearest one.
So I'll mention one thing which is kind of important for me.
Go for it.
Because still, I really appreciate it that we were able to bring this truck in such a detail, because it's kind of, again, as we are pushing the borders, I can say it's most detailed model so far. But everything what was done was like on the home office regime, which is much harder, because usually when you are in office, you just go, if you need to see some people, to talk to them, to chat about some small detail, you just go, you know where they sit, you just grab them and you have a chat. But usually when you are on home office, you have to like, okay, can we call in 5 minutes, and then you have another 3 meetings on the same time, and oh my God. So this is small detail. Well, actually small, it could be big, but we should say it loud, because this is a fact we were fighting, and still we haven't underestimated anything, and I love the result, that's all.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you there. It's really fantastic that even during these kind of more uncertain times and difficult times where we've had to adapt to a different situation, the teams have all still been working incredibly hard to make things work here. And it's really fantastic to see the results always. So I'm not really sure how to get quite into this next part, because it's quite exciting, isn't it, really? I mean, it's like you have to transition it so smoothly. I've never really had to transition that before.
You basically need to like run very fast and then jump into the cabin.
Jump into the cab, yeah.
Jump into the cabin, and here you are, you know.
And here we are. And well, we have got something very exciting that we do want to show to you. And now this is content that has not been released yet. You might have seen it teased around a little bit on previous streams and stuff. So, well, a lot of people in the chat have already maybe you got the idea of it. But we're really excited to be able to show to you something that's coming to American Truck Simulator very soon, and that is new cabin accessories for American Truck Simulator. We have a lot to show you. There's a lot of cool things in this pack, and I think it's very exciting. And Raven, you also know a lot about this pack as well, don't you?
Yes, it's like our secret project, because I believe it was teased only once. What was that stream?
It was in our latest stream.
Yeah, with Gavin, right?
We had
okay, I remember, because
in the cabin.
So of course many people spotted like, oh, I believe that was the hat, and
it was cowboy hat and the dream catcher.
Cool. So you were right. This is this thing. So should I start it, or?
Sure, go ahead. I mean, if you want to take the reins, go for it.
For me, or for my point of view, it was first time when the research department was how to say, cooperating from the beginning on one DLC directly connected with vehicle department, because as I mentioned regarding to truck, we were usually asked for some missing details, but this one was probably first time from the beginning. So we were searching some information about like how about the possibilities, what we can have there. We were searching for references from real life, what people usually have in a cabin. So we were searching for this one. Our community helped us a lot, because on forum there were many topics about these ideas. So we took inspiration from this one as well. Mm-hmm. I remember when I was in Texas. Probably I mentioned that before in some stream, but I say it again, because I was talking with one truck driver, and he told me, like, you have to think about your truck as about your house or home.
Yeah, it's a second home, right?
And the cabin, it's like your living room. And the main point is, like, you can have 5 different cabins, and you can have 5 different rooms, and you can have 5 different rooms, and you can have 5 different bathrooms, and you can have 5 different 5 same houses in a row in a city, which look pretty exactly the same from the outside. But if you go to living room, every house will have different furniture or something. The setup will be always different. So that's the main point in this case. You can there is a lot of like variability. You can I believe no one will have exactly the same combination of things like
I mean, there's
now.
so many things.
Yeah, exactly.
There's so many things. There's a lot of things.
So
Oh man,
yeah.
that's the feel of America.
And I like it because you can see it from outside as well when you have
You can, yeah.
the window.
Yeah.
So there were new locators added all around the cabs. Now, if you think about it, it's like every brand has unique like dashboard or cockpit, and you see, there is it's different in each cabin. So there is so many. There is one specific for each model, in the game. So it's slightly different in each truck. Because there is it's like different work with space, if I say it this way. Every truck has different storage spaces and stuff like that. So everything is in each truck. It's gonna be a little bit different.
Come on, man. We can also have like different pillows.
Yeah.
course.
There's so many variations.
And a teddy bear. Come on.
Another thing, it's we were not focusing only on like windshield and things you can see while you are driving, but obviously when you look back right now, you can see again many things you can change and play with. So yeah, we are not focusing just on the front.
This is so
Which is
cool.
is really important because obviously most of the kind of living part of a driver happens in the back. That's where they would eat their food, or they would sleep, or just a lot of the time spent on the road. There's also as much time spent at the back of the truck in the sleeper cab as well for a driver.
Exactly.
I don't know what to choose. Like, there's so many things. Like, shoes, come on. Extra pair of shoes. That's always.
So yeah, that's what I mentioned. The locators, they are all around, and it's like for each truck.
And I was noticed was there a few people involved in sort of all the different designs for these cabin accessories, or was it just limited to a couple of people?
No, as I mentioned, it was first time when the research department was from the like very beginning pre-production regarding to like a vehicle DLC or from the department. So we just started this like small project.
Like
we would like to bring into the game.
Bring some food, man.
And we just checked the possibilities. And then we collected all the information. As I mentioned, community helped us a lot because on the forums there was many requests, many ideas. So we were inspired by this.
This is something I wanted for a very long time. I think that these bring the role play to a higher level. That you actually have the schedule of tasks. You have to like schedule of deliveries.
The immersion, yeah.
Delivery report right next to you. That's so cool.
So all these details, we were collecting information, we've got it. But then, of course, it was like research department and vehicle department. But that time when we were collecting this information, there was that idea of that thing which was released with the DLC Colorado. All that brands like that. Dream Burger, Coffee Break, and stuff like that. And one member from my department just said, like, it would be nice if we have these new brands you can see in the streets, that fast food things and coffee shops, if we could bring them kind of into the cabin. And that was like, wow, such a good idea. It's just like, it's just idea, but then was, wow, that's great. So then I went to vehicle department. I mentioned that, but that time it wasn't released, and people in vehicle department were like, okay, because I was talking about something. We are preparing this thing. It will be released with Colorado, but they had no idea what I'm talking about because they were focusing on their projects and they said like, oh yeah, interesting idea. But then Annie was working in a company already. That was the girl you could see in when Colorado was releasing. So she was in the stream. That's 2D department, and I just asked her, hey, we have these new brands as a fast food stuff. Could you do something what we could use in a cabin, like cabin accessories? And she's so enthusiastic. So she was like, oh my God, that's really great idea. And she just made all the concept arts. I asked her one day, and it was like next day she got ideas on the on the paper or on the board, and I was like, oh my God. Then I went back to vehicle department. I just showed it to guys, and they said like, wow, because first time when I was there, they had no idea what am I talking about. But as you can say, one image it's better than 1,000 words. So they just spotted it and like, wow, we need to get this one, and that's how it was born.
It's really cool to see, and it's really nice to see how fresh some of these accessories are. A lot of people saying in the chat as well, like you mentioned about seeing some of the newer companies from like Colorado, for example, and other companies that you see around the map included, just like the truck cola or the magazines and the stuff like that. It's really unique to see, and it kind of really brings the cabin to life, I feel, anyway, for me anyway, because it's not just kind of like an extremely clean place. When you're driving on the road, you're going to have some water to keep you going, you're going to have some food while you're driving, you're going to have all your little things and personal items around. So this really, like Nimiro was saying as well, really brings the immersion of it and really kind of steps out to the next level, of course. And it's really fantastic to see that we're able to finally bring these to American Truck Simulator. Of course, we've got cabin accessories that already exist for Euro Truck Simulator too, but I know in the past it's almost been like a bit of a, in a sense, because I know the US laws and stuff are very strict with some of what you can have in the kind of the front of your truck and stuff like that. So it's almost been a bit like, oh, should we? Is it right? Because in real life the laws kind of pertain there. So I guess that's why you focused more in the background, right, on kind of stuff that's more around you than more so that's actually what on the dash that you might see here in Europe.
Yeah, exactly. That's because of the fact in Europe there is like different cabin, because when you need to check engine, you have to swing it. How do you say? Swing the cabin. So in the US it's completely different, because you don't have to care about things all around the truck, because you don't swing your cabin so often, if I say it. Of course, there could be some like how to say it, like traffic rules. You shouldn't have all these things just freely moving around your cab, but that's a little bit different story. So yeah.
Well, the chat is really hyped up to see all these accessories. Of course, like we said, there's a lot of variations of them, and I like this one as well. This is a personal favorite of mine, the cell phone.
Yeah,
like where you can have a GPS in your cell phone, right?
I mean, like pretty much nowadays, I think that most of the people use cell phones anyway over the GPS. I think, at least personally, myself, when I'm traveling, I'm using my cell phone for GPS, not GPS,
Navigation.
Yeah,
Navigation,
so,
yeah.
True.
So yeah, exactly. Cool. That's now it's so many things I would like to say, but I was working as a professional driver for a couple of years. But the thing, I can't imagine like that early morning, the sun is rising, you are driving, and you have a cup of coffee. Because that was like everyday routine. I couldn't imagine like my morning without coffee. Yeah. Now we have it, so it's just small detail, but that's first thing. Like just imagine what you do when you are driving, and usually in the morning when you drive all day, it's coffee. So.
Yeah, 100%, especially for the drivers out there. For those asking in the chat, welcome. Yes, we're just checking out. We just checked out the Freightliner Cascadia. We're still in it, but we're also checking out a brand new content that will be coming very, very soon to American Truck Simulator, so don't worry. It is cabin accessories, kind of much like the DLC that already exists for Euro Truck Simulator 2, but coming to America, and we're just checking out some of the new designs here and stuff, and some of the items that you'll be able to have in your cab, and it's really, really great to see. All these different kind of more American themed items. The cowboy hats, I think I'm personally a big fan of as well, because a trucker has to keep his eyes shielded from the sun and stuff like that, or whenever he gets out of his cab he puts his hat on, sort of thing. So and I'm loving the magnets as well on the fridge back there. I think those are really, really cool, just like a really nice touch. I can imagine
Small
a trucker
detail,
kind of going
but-
through different states and collecting magnets. My mom loves to collect fridge magnets, so I imagine maybe some truckers do as well when they're on their journeys as well. So it's really, really great to see some really, really lovely, unique designs there. You got the eagle down there, you got the American flag, and I think I even see maple syrup in Canada right there as well.
Yes, it is. And I love how these things are kind of connected together. That you can like design your cabin like not just through random items, but they can be connected together. Like you can have the cowboy hat, and then you can have a guitar on your back, on your bed. That's to like set everything in one mood, for example. Or you can have like an American flag all over the cabin. Or for example, let me show. I've just spotted here. For example, if you are a fan of like watching movies when you are like taking your mandatory rest stops or at a truck stop, you can have like a notebook.
Nice.
But the designers also saw that if you are watching a movie, you probably need some extra power, so you have a power inventor here. So that's so cool. That you actually can watch more than one movie, and your battery and laptop will survive. That's amazing.
Actually, I had no idea that it's there, like the connection you just explained, because we gave vehicle department many references, but basically they picked the right one. So
yeah, it's amazing.
pretty
Or you have
cool,
like
pretty-
extra shoes, or you can like have even there was a basket for laundry, like laundry.
Yeah, the laundry basket.
So
Put
when
your
you are
dirty
like
clothes away.
yeah, when you are like on very long journeys, so you can even like wash your clothes. That's so cool.
It is really, really cool to see. And actually, we have a really cool opportunity for the chat to give away this new upcoming
Yes,
content.
yes,
Don't we,
that's-
Nimmo?
Yes,
We
that's
do.
true.
So for everybody that's in the chat who stuck with us through the stream, we do have a little bit of a surprise for you. We are going to be doing a giveaway of the cabin accessories pack for American Truck Simulator. And these keys, of course, it's not released yet. So
You have
when
the
you
GPS
receive the
on it,
keys,
like come on. That's so cool.
they will be they'll be activated when the DLC releases. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a giveaway. So let's start a giveaway on that. Let me get Nightbot up and running, because I think the chat's been
And that's what
really hyping up today. And if you want to join in on the giveaway, you'll need to come over to twitch.tv/SCS software. That's where the
Alex,
bot is
can you see
located.
this?
So
Can you
What's
see
that?
this? Can you see this? The water in the bottle is even moving as you are braking.
is it actually? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it
I
is.
did not notice that before.
Nice.
That
nice.
is so cool. That is a really nice touch. A little bit of physics there in the water.
Yeah.
And again, I love the mobile GPS as well.
Me
I
too,
think I'm going
me
to
too.
drive with that. So, all right. So, Raven, since you're our guest here at the stream today, I know you've been on the stream a few times before, but maybe you could give us a keyword for the chat to use to enter the giveaway. Anything you want. Anything you want. You can make
Last
whatever you
time it
want.
was Raven, and I really like that, but we shouldn't do this one again. So
It's completely up to
no,
you. It's
no,
really completely
no.
up to you.
Just I believe the big thing it's Cascadia today. So just
Cool.
Cascadia.
Let's do it.
Do we agree?
Let's do it.
Cascadia? Yeah,
Yeah.
we can do that.
So go.
Okay, so the keyword for the giveaway is Cascadia. You can see it in the title if you need to know the spelling of it, of course. And what are you winning? Well, you have the chance to win the cabin accessories pack for American Truck Simulator. It's unreleased content, and if you enter, just know that the key that you'll receive does not unlock it straight away. It will unlock when the DLC releases. So you'll be the first people in the world outside of our company to own a copy of it. Not been able to use it yet, but you'll be the first to able to unlock it
We've got question. Do capitals matter? No, I believe.
No, they do not. No,
No,
capitals
they
don't matter.
don't.
And you only need to enter once as well. So I know chat's loving the spam right now. We've got a bit of a pen. I'm going to type it SES elevator. You'll just see it go up. There you go. Going up. And we're going to give you 3 chances to win. That's 3 keys to give away during the stream. So we'll let that run for a little while. So Cascadia is your keyword to enter. And we're probably not going to hear from chat for a while. They'll keep spamming Cascadia for a while. So don't expect to see much happening in there for a little bit. But yeah, make sure to enter that giveaway if you want to really win this awesome new content for American Truck Simulator, the cabin accessory pack, which is really awesome to show. And of course, Raven, again, playing quite a big part in it as well, in its research and stuff like that. And I imagine it's been quite fun for you to see, you know, from start to finish. Again, I know we always mention this stuff, but to see how the end is.
I really like that. Actually, that flow. You know, there was idea. More people were connected, and they really liked the idea, and they just brought another own ideas, and they just got deeper into the topic, and the result is really nice. I really like it. Actually, I mentioned, like, you asked about the departments or teams working on it. So it was research department, not me exactly, or I was in the process. But of course, now we are 10 people, so many people. We were discussing this topic, so everybody could say something about this. So it because I'm sitting here, it doesn't mean that I was the only one. So it's
not at all.
It's
It's
big
always a
up for the team.
Yeah.
That idea that we could connect it all the brands from outside to bring them into the cabin as the burger, coffee. As I mentioned, I don't know exactly which brands are there, but it was really great idea. So that was from our department. There was 2D graphic department. She just brought her enthusiasm into that, and great thing. Of course, vehicle department as a 3D part. I could say another part was forum and the community, because they were just collecting feedback, ideas over the years. They just kept it on our forum. We just went there, and it was like a huge storage room, and we can work with this one. It was like awesome. And another thing, because one how to say it, like the creator of the most popular cabin accessories mod pack was part of the team as well. So I've seen it a few times in chat today. You know who he is. So big up for him as well, because I discussed a few things with him as well. And yeah, that's another part. So 1, 2, 3. It was like 5 elements connected together, and this is the result. And seriously, it's dozens of things. even I surprised what everything is there, as Nemiro mentioned.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, there's so many different kind of like variations and different items you can really place around, and I really just love kind of the fresh kind of designs and stuff that have been brought into this accessories pack, and it's really cool to see. And maybe, I know we've only just kind of looked at the pack, but do you have a favorite one, Raven, yourself personally?
Oh wow! For me, what like resonated with my soul or something, if I say it, it's the branding, because still it's another level of depth we got into, because you know we are simulator. We work with real life references, and that brands, that fast foods, and all these things connected to that fast foods. It's like something more deeper. It's like deeper connection between that world. You just see. It's not like you are sitting in a truck and driving, and some there's some connection, and I like it. It's still a small detail, but we that's just first step for us. I believe more things will come. And another connection, it's like they were created new looks for AIs. So usually you can see, you can have the burger on your dashboard. You can you can see that fast food in the street, and you can see like their delivery truck with the brand on it. So it's another detail connected to this topic. So
That's really great. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. I think that's a very favorite thing of mine as well. And how about you, Namiro? Is there anything that you've kind of got your eye on that you really like as well?
I really love the backside of the cabin. How can you like now tune in? I love the blankets. I love the flag on the side. I love the hockey club that you can also put there. And as I already mentioned, I love the connections that you can, for example, have the hockey club at the back of your cabin while having the hangable goalkeeper mask of like from ice hockey hanging in the front of your cabin. You know, all these things you can actually to put your role play on a whole new level, that you can, you know, tune your cabin on what you are or what you love to be or what you love to do. That's so cool. That's so cool.
It's connected with hobbies.
Yeah.
So let's say if you see some people streaming or game, they are role playing. Basically, they are using like turning lights and everything, and they just always stop, always look left, right, you know, role playing. But now they can bring something from them into their cabin, because let's say if you are like your hobby is sport, you can put that hockey club. I believe there are some more things like
there's fishing bag, and you can like put or like fishing magazines on the side next to you.
Exactly.
So that's is so cool. Like
there's fishing rod, for example. You know. If you are into fishing, you can just have it there. It's just like, again, little detail. It's not gonna change the game or the whole concept, but it's small detail, and you can like, because basically when you are sitting there, you can identify with something, and that's the level of detail.
What about you, Alex? Do you have some favorites?
No. It's fine. It's good. For me, probably. I mean, I like the phone, man, because the GPS phone is just different. You're so used to seeing it in a square, but now it's in the portrait mode. And I'm a tech guy. I like my tech, so it's really, really cool to see. But of course, as well, I'm also a big fan of like the coffee mugs and the water as well. It's really cool to see those little details included there with the water physics moving around and such like that. And of course, the driver can't go far without his hot drink as well. So it's really nice to be able to include those in the cab. But I also really do like the flag as well. I think that is a really, really cool feature. Just like Raven was saying as well, if you have a window on the back of the truck, you can see it through the window from behind you. I think it's a really cool feature. I know a lot of drivers in America are very patriotic about their country and such, and they do like to decorate a lot of their trucks
look
and such
at
with the
the truck
flag,
next to you. That's Dirk's crispy chicken.
There it is.
What I was talking about.
Oh, we bringing up the food subject again?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, me, like you and I, we don't get to hide, man, from food topics.
No, we never do. It's in our face.
Hey, so someone mentioned it in chat before. They said like a hamburger is the best air freshener. So
yeah, that's true. That's the best perfume, right?
Yeah, exactly. And another thing I forgot, the level of detail. You can have like Truckers Cola in the game, or Truckers Coke.
Which is a company you can
That's
work
not
for,
just
right?
the company you see on the corner, but you can deliver for them.
Yes.
So basically we have like product placement of our brand. So it's another level of detail.
It's gonna be like you're gonna be delivering Truckers Cola while trucking with your trucking cola with some Truckers Cola in your trailer with a Truckers Cola trailer.
Yeah,
Just like
it's like
Inception, man. It's Inception.
It's like yeah. I was just about to say that, like, it's one of the famous memes, like, you know, like, yo, dog, we heard that you like Tracker Cola, so we put a Tracker Cola while you are holding a Tracker Cola trailer full of Tracker Cola. Yeah.
Seriously, I can imagine, like, we've seen the guy in the US, he was sitting in the truck and playing our game in his truck.
Yeah, I've seen that photo.
He had his truck in the game, and he's got that small ATS backpack, or how to call it, that it's kind of backpack or something. That So another thing, it's like you can get some SES software merchandise as well. So basically this guy can role play like sitting in his own truck, playing the game with his own truck in the game. He has in real life the SCS or American Truck Simulator bag in his truck, and he has it in the game as well because one of the accessories are like SCS merchandise or American or European Truck Simulator. So there's so many things.
That is really great to see as well, and yeah, it's nice to kind of virtualize those items as well that we've given out to fans and people have purchased as well in the past, and kind of have them virtualized in game. It's really cool to have those alongside each other. And just to remind you folks, if you are just joining us, welcome. We're chatting with Namiro and Raven. We had a chat about the Freightliner Cascadia earlier with Oscar as well, and now we're checking out brand new unreleased content, which is cabin accessories pack for American Truck Simulator. And you've also got a chance to win yourself this DLC before anyone else manages to get their hands on it. We're giving away 3 Steam keys, which unlock at the release of this pack, which will be coming very soon. So if you do want to enter, the keyword you need to put into the Twitch chat at twitch.tv/SCS software is Cascadia. We'll let that run for another 5 minutes or so, I think. We'll let it run for another 5 minutes, and then we'll choose those winners. So Cascadia, you only need to enter once. Do not spam the chat. I've seen a few of you keep repeating it over and over. Once you've been entered once, if you keep typing it, it's not going to enter you more. I know that would be kind of nice to have. You can try beat the people with the most entries or something like that, but no, we have to play it fair here. So everybody, once you've entered once, then that's it. You don't get any more entries. You are entered in. So yep, Cascadia is the keyword. Just a reminder, we'll draw the winner in about 5 minutes time. Good stuff.
It's just Cascadia. Ask
just
people where are they from or something. It's just Cascadia.
It's just for the past like 10 minutes, it's just been Cascadia in the chat. And where is everybody watching from? Let's ask that. Let's try and get some different things.
What's gonna happen? Cascadia.
Well, yeah. Where is everybody watching from? Here we go. Let us know in the chat. We got people watching on Steam as well. I can see you in the Steam chat as well. We got the UK, Orlando, Florida, Vancouver, Canada. Here we go. Texas, Germany, Russia, Poland, Brazil, Netherlands, Reno.
In my Cascadia, that's nice.
Singapore, Indiana, Oklahoma, Italy, India, Jamaica. I saw Hanover. Someone said the SES elevator.
What?
Costa Rica, Japan, 3 a.m. Wow, thank you for joining us so late in the evening. I hope you're enjoying the stream. New Jersey, Turkey,
nice.
Poland, all around the world. It's so cool to see.
Cascadia in Florida.
Of course, we've got the UK there as well. Michigan, Montenegro, Colombia,
Nice.
Netherlands.
Montenegro. Whoa.
Yeah, a long way away, right?
That is cool.
Brazil, California. Someone said Mars. Congratulations for being the first person on Mars. Elon Musk is checking in on the stream, everybody.
I guess like SpaceX stocks just dropped out because
yeah, exactly.
Is already on Mars. Like there is already life on Mars.
So we know first. We know first.
You heard it here first. It's good. And some other little bit of news as well to do with cabin accessories as well. A lot of people, of course, we mentioned that they're already in Euro Truck Simulator 2 as a DLC. But some of these designs as well will actually come as a free little update to the ETS2 ones as well. So expect to see them at some point as well in the future. So don't panic, ETS2 people. There will probably be a little updates for you in the future as well. Of course, we'll tell you more details about that in the future. When we get around to it. So
I really love the new DLC, like the upcoming cabin accessories. Like this is basically how I travel. You know, having coffee and water with me.
Yeah, I know. I've traveled with you before, man. You've got it everywhere. It's just all over all over the dash.
Your phone as a navigation.
Yeah. You got the Spotify on, blasting the music.
yeah. And you know, this is like basically exactly how I travel with the navigation. Like, on the same place, literally, having phone set to like the Google Maps navigating me through my road.
Yeah, but that's correct because I have like my car has own navigation, but still I'm using my phone.
Yeah,
so
me
it's
too.
kind of that's the world we live.
And I love the like the schedule you have to like follow. You know, you have like things you have to deliver to. That is so cool.
Yeah, no, it's really going to be immersive for everyone to kind of check out and have these accessories in their cab. And again, even just like the little things that you said that are related to the kind of more like role playing work thing with the checklists and stuff like that. It's really, really cool to see.
I'm a big fan of role playing, so I really like this.
All right, and maybe we can ask the chat as well. Chat, question: what do you think is your favorite accessory that you've seen so far from the stream? Let us know.
Nice question. Cascadia.
I also got a message here from, oh, you guys knocked it out of the park with the Cascadia, my favorite truck so far, from Jeff. Jeff. I'm gonna ruin your last name. I apologize, but for Vigeno. Yeah. The YouTuber. It's great to see you in the chat, my friend. It's great to see you.
Hello, Jeff.
Yeah, it's thank you very much. We were talking about it earlier. It's a beautiful, beautiful truck. So great to have you along in the stream as well. But yeah, let us know what your favorite accessories are as well. If you have any favorites you guys see. But we've got people saying the cup holder accessories, definitely. The flag, the guitar, and the cowboy hat is a nice one. The phone, the water bottle, the air freshener bee, the mounted phone, the blankets. They're very immersive.
What I've seen, the burger is most number one.
Yeah, burger.
Three burgers.
Man, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful when driving around corners with those burgers stacked up like that.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not sure if we have vegetarian version of burger.
I bet one of them are like without meat.
Someone's at the teddy bear for the bed. Nice.
There's a plush lion as well. Like.
If it's not there, next DLC will be like vegetarian. Can be next.
Beyond Meat. We can have the Beyond Meat, the Impossible
Beyond
burgers,
Meat,
whatever they're called. Yeah.
No, it's I'm joking, you know.
Oh man, come on, man! I just
there you go.
write over something.
Oh,
can you make it?
man.
Can you make it? Just skip it.
He's all right. Nah, he's got this. He's got plenty of experience these days. He's good. He's good.
Getting there.
That's it. Give him my schedule from
Nice
from
one.
The seat.
Good job.
Just take it off. Take it off from my schedule. Okay, good. Have a sip of the bottle. Turn off my navigation.
You can knock it off for today.
Pick up my
That's
head
it.
and let's
You're
do
good.
this. Let's unload
it. Right. So it has come to the close of the competition. We're going to give you 10 more seconds just to quickly get in. If you want to win yourself a copy of a Steam key for the cabin accessories for American Truck Simulator before anyone else manages to get their hands on them, then Cascadia is the keyword you need to use in chat. We'll give you 5 more seconds, but we're going to roll these winners. And there's been a lot of you there entering, so you'll be able to get your hands on this key before anybody else, before it releases. So we've got 3 keys we're giving away. So we're going to have 3 winners. And hopefully all of you are crossing your fingers. And we're going to roll these winners now. So are we ready to roll the first winners, guys? You think we should go for it?
Go.
Okay, let's do it. All right. First drum roll. We're going to have our first winner. And the winner is... I know, my drum rolls are fantastic these days. I know. I've been practicing.
Yeah, your drum rolls like evolved into something brilliant.
I know. It's great, isn't it? We need to get a real drum soon. Cagna 40, congratulations. You've won the very first key for the cabin accessories for American Truck Simulator. We will be in touch with you very, very shortly via Twitch Whispers. So please make sure that your whispers are open for us to message you so we can get in contact. Let's roll our second winner. Get another drum roll going here. It's good. It's good. It's good. Honestly, I'm
getting better.
I'm getting better. Chaos Tech Punk. Congratulations. Following since October 2020. Congratulations. You've also won yourself a key for the cabin accessories for American Truck Simulator. Again, make sure to have your Twitch Whispers open so we can get in contact with you with your key. And third, but not last, we have... We're going for a longer one this time. We're going for a longer one, building up the hype. It is Alarthon. Alarthon, congratulations. GG's in the chat for all of our winners today. Congratulations, you've also won yourself a key. And yeah, well, congratulations. We hope you enjoy the content when it does release. Remember, the Steam keys do unlock when the DLC releases. So won't be just yet, but very, very soon for sure. So congratulations to you all. GG. Of course, we always kind of like to do giveaways throughout our different streams and such. So do join us again next time, and hopefully you'll have better luck then.
Okay. And when do we think we should like release the DLC? Are the chaps spamming something or what?
When?
Yeah, when?
I'm not sure. I mean, when do you think it'll be convenient for you? Well, should we ask chat or?
Yeah, let's ask chat.
It's gonna be Christmas soon.
Let's ask chat.
It is gonna be soon.
It might be a good
Chat.
present for Christmas, or maybe like later, or maybe sooner. I don't know. Chat, what do you think?
Maybe. Yeah, let us know, chat. When do you think we should release this DLC?
It's gonna be soon.
Next year, they said.
Next
Oh,
year.
it's next year. That's it.
Okay.
We will release it
Thanks for
next year.
joining us. See you
Next
later.
year. 2077, someone said. Okay.
2023. 2023.
Yesterday.
Someone said yesterday.
Yeah, someone said yesterday. Now. Someone said now.
Now.
Oh, yeah.
I think there's a
Okay.
lot of people saying now.
Okay, maybe we should like ask our CEO Pavel Shebor what he thinks about it.
Maybe
Could
we
we?
should. Do you think we could give him a call?
I don't know. It's quite late here in Czech Republic, but maybe he's still like
What you
living.
trying to do?
Can you unlock your phone, please? Because mine's connected to the Discord. I won't be able to hear you, so I have to use your phone, man.
Okay.
Let's call.
Okay.
Let's call
I
Pavel.
don't have his
Let's
number,
call Pavel.
Let's call Pavel.
Let's go
yeah.
for it.
Let's call Pavel. Let's see what he's thinking about.
Okay, yeah. Hopefully he picked up the phone.
Okay, did I put the number correctly in there?
Maybe we will call someone else. That's okay.
Yeah, maybe we can ask someone.
We will
else.
ask them. Should we
Yeah.
release it? And they say yes or no. And
But
Just
Raven,
call a random number.
we have to be close to it to be hearing. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello.
Pavel, can you hear us?
Yes, I do. I can.
Can you? Sir,
yeah, go for it.
okay, say something, Pavel, please.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear, but I don't
What-
know if Chat can hear you. Chat, can you hear Pavel?
Can you hear Pavel chat?
Chat, hi Pavel.
Yes, we can
Yep.
hear.
They
Yeah,
can
we
hear you. Yep,
We
yep.
can hear. So Pavel, we have like a delicate question here. Do you think we could like release the cabin accessory like right now? I don't know what your plans are, but could we maybe?
Didn't we say we wanted to release later this year at some point, suitable time? And now you're rushing to release it today?
Actually, some
Yeah, we-
people said next year, so probably we should release next year.
I'm sorry.
We can just, call it a day and...
Okay, but but Chat is a little bit crazy. A lot of people is like asking to be released right now. I'm sorry to like bother you at this hour, but
I would have to check. Let me see. Let me see.
Let's
on
see
the
what Pavel will
support
see.
system.
Go for it.
I'm clicking here. You know what? It looks like the page for cabin accessories
okay,
is actually approved for release.
it's approved
So
already. Okay,
Oh,
The team working on this until this afternoon has actually been successful. So, in principle, we just may release today.
okay. So
No,
I don't know, Chat. Do you think we should? Do you think Pavel should hit the button?
I think he should.
yeah, I actually have the page open here and it says ready for release.
Someone wrote no, you shouldn't do that. So just close it and
Yeah,
you know.
But it was like one person. It was like
Who's
person,
that
but
one
otherwise,
guy? Who is that one
otherwise
person?
the chat is crazy. The chat is spamming. I can't even
that guy banned.
read. Alex, can you ban that guy, please?
That guy. I will ban him. Don't worry.
Okay, you know what? Let's give it a try. Let's do something crazy. I mean, the team working on this really was working just as the team started. I know that we're still working. I had my dinner, then I watched a bit of stream, then I disconnected, and then you called me.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Ready? You're ready. We can do that.
Okay. Okay, then hit the button, please.
Now,
Do it.
I don't know if you
Push
can
the
hear
button.
the click that I just clicked, but
Is he talking about dinner or what?
Nah.
I just see the little rotating thing in that widget, so
Okay,
the page
okay.
is like something.
So that means hamburgers for everyone,
Yeah, everyone can
Yes.
have a hamburger.
maybe.
So okay, we have accelerated the schedule a bit, maybe compared to where we thought we would be still this morning. But hey, here we are, still processing. But it usually takes a bit of time until the system accepts this. And now I see all publishing tasks have been completed.
Okay,
We're
so
There we
done.
go.
We're done.
What does it mean?
it's released.
I believe so. That's usually what I see when I click the magic button. A couple of times we did so already in the public. This time we are doing just through the phone. But yeah, it says view the store page. When I click it, I see the store page.
Okay.
We're out.
Nice
It's
one.
released?
See you streaming. I see you guys live now.
Yeah.
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 So here we are.
Okay. Cool.
There we
Cool.
go. It's out.
Thank you, Pavel. Thank you, Pavel.
Cheers,
Sorry
Pavel,
for
thank
bothering you.
You're welcome. Excellent idea calling me, guys.
Okay. We should do this more often then.
You should definitely.
I guess people may be suspecting that the next time you guys are streaming, we'll be once again doing some of this magic. So it was really a rare exception, but fortunately, it just worked.
Okay. Cool.
I thought it's gonna be like call Pavel and ask for a DLC and you will just do it. No, it doesn't work like that.
We will call you tomorrow.
So everybody enjoy, have fun, and thanks for calling me.
Thank you, Pavel. Thank you.
Thanks, Pavel.
Have a
Bye-bye.
have a
Have
good
a
one.
good
Bye.
night.
See you.
So that is chat. That is chat. You heard it.
There it
You
is,
You
chat.
heard the word.
You did it. You did it, chat. So the cabin accessories for American Truck Simulator out of nowhere has been released by Pavel himself. It seems like he agreed. You managed to persuade him, and it is out now on Steam to go and check out and purchase if you so wish. Link is in the chat. How exciting is that? That's a really cool feeling for all of the team. That was a really cool way to release a DLC. And everything that you've seen on the stream today is available for American Truck Simulator. Of course, the Freightliner Cascadia as a free update along with the trailer. And of course, now the cabin accessories that you see here wonderfully in the back and in the front of the truck. Now out on Steam. Cabin accessories for American Truck Simulator. Beautiful. How are you guys feeling about it?
Amazing. I want to call Pavel right again. To really,
Yeah,
to
let's
release
keep
something else.
calling him every stream.
Yeah.
We should keep doing that more often. That's a lot of fun. We should do
Actually,
that.
that was first
I
time,
think,
eh?
I think he will
Yeah.
block our numbers. He will block our numbers pretty quickly. Like.
Hey, can we release this DLC? Hey, can we release this one? We just keep asking every time for more
And
stuff.
he will just release it. That's it. That's how it works.
Well, it's been a really, really fun stream. And I'm so glad
It
that we're able
was,
to
it
release that
was.
on stream and show off the cabin accessories as well. So I think, you know, a lot of people are probably going to head into their trucks now and check out these accessories for themselves. So I think we should wrap things up here.
Yes.
So before we disappear, Nimero, Raven, is there anything you would like to say to the community before we go off the air here?
I think what's better than a new truck and new things to tune it up in your cabin. So go ahead and give it a try. Tune up, personalize your cabin with these amazing new accessories and enjoy it, guys. Enjoy the new truck. Enjoy the new DLC.
And actually, I believe no one is watching us anymore, and everybody's playing and
Yeah.
tuning new track and all the accessories because, you know, if I'm watching myself and I've got this opportunity just to play, I'm just playing
Yeah,
the
I
game.
would like to say, okay, I'm done with you guys. I'm going to play right now.
Yeah.
No, it's great to have you both along for the stream. Thank you so much for joining me, and of course going out to the studio to broadcast this evening as well. It's really a pleasure to have you both. It's always great to have you both on the stream. You're a lot of fun. So thank you for joining us in the chat tonight as well. It's been a lot of fun showing off the
Thank you,
accessories
Alex.
and stuff
Thank
in
you,
the
Alex.
truck as well.
Thank you
Appreciate
to
it.
Philip because you
Of
can't
course,
see
as
him,
well.
but he's
Thanks
always
to Philip.
that's
He's
the
always
guy
there.
behind the curtain.
We have to bring him for a stream because
He's-
I think people
We do.
like, people don't believe us. He's not just an imaginary friend, you know.
He's the brain, just like moving everything around here.
Yeah. He's like an octopus, like hands
Yeah.
everywhere.
If he's not here,
That's
you
it.
can't see us. But anyway,
No,
no one is watching anymore. So
Yeah.
what
That's
are we
it.
doing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you guys, chat. If you're still
Thank
here,
you,
if
Alex.
you're still
Thank you,
watching,
Alex.
we appreciate you. Thank you for coming along to the stream. We hope you enjoyed it, having a little bit of an insight to the kind of process of the Freightliner Cascadia, and of course as well into the cabin accessories as well. Make sure to share your photos with us of your first journey using the hashtag #MyCascadia on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Make sure to share it with us, SES Software and Freightliner as well. We'd love to see your photos, and of course share with us your cabin accessories as well. We'd love to see those as well. Go and tag us on Twitter on that as well. We'll make sure to retweet and like a few as well, and send some cool
Definitely.
gifs and memes and stuff as we do on Twitter. So from all of us here at SES Software, we hope you have a wonderful evening, have a wonderful and safe drive on the roads, and we will catch you again soon for another live stream. Until then, have a wonderful night, day, morning, wherever you are in the world. We'll see you then. See you, everybody. Bye-bye.
Take care. Keep tracking.